Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or hi if you're new. It's Libby, and today I'm going to be doing my December TBR. By the time I'm filming this, it's already December 1st, so just keep in mind this is a teeny tiny bit late, but I've had quite a day, so I'm gonna sit here and film. Most of these books I know nothing about. One of these are rereads, and the rest are all new to me. So here we go. I have 2 high fantasies, 7 YA, and 1 middle grade. So, and maybe if I can, I'm gonna throw in some holiday romance, but I'll mention those in my vlogs if I get to them. But we shall see. So the first book that I have on my TBR is on my end of the year TBR. I never did film that video, but I did write out a list of 10 books that I want to read before the end of the year. Most of these are on the list, so are on my TBR. So the first book I have is Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. This is the third and final book to this trilogy, Mistborn trilogy, and we're following the aftermath of the Well of Ascension. So I'm not going to say too much because I know a lot of you already know what this is about. So, and it's very hard to explain what this is about. So I really enjoyed Well of Ascension. I want to continue on with this. I have the mass market paperback, so can't wait to see what happens in that. Next is a reread for me. I'm currently rereading The Son of Neptune, which is the second book to this. The first book being The Lost Hero, and that is Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan. I am part of a Discord group where we are buddy reading this entire realm. The first set being Percy Jackson and the Olympians. This is The Heroes of Olympus, which follows the aftermath of the last book in Percy Jackson in the Olympian series. So this follows, we get a prophecy in that last book, and then this series they're fulfilling that prophecy. So I'm not going to say much in case you guys haven't already read the books, but if you haven't, I highly recommend you do so. They're fun, engaging, and quick reads if you need to get out of a slump. So there's that one. The next book is Namesake by Adrienne Young. I read Fable earlier this year and really enjoyed it, so I definitely need to carry on with it. Namesake is a pirate book with the Morgul ship free from her father, Fable, and the rest of the crew were set out to start over. Freedom is short-lived. In the first book, they defeat something, and Fable's trying to get her brother back, and all of that stuff. But I really enjoyed it, so I definitely want to reread this one. No, read this one. I may have to reread Fable because it's been a while, but I'm looking forward to this one. Then I have another sequel, which is Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. I really enjoyed the first one, so I wanted to get to the sequel, which I tried on audio a couple months ago, and it really was, I did not like the narrator. So this takes place after the first book. So we follow our main character, Pip, as she uncovers this big mystery that went down years ago, and she now has a podcast, and this one of her friends is asking for help because there's something going on with one of his family members, and Pip decided after the events of the first book she was never going to do it again. But things come to terms, and here we are, book 2. I'm excited to get to that one. Next is a trilogy that I have by one of my favorite authors, Jennifer L. Armentrout, and that is Storm and Fury, Rage and Ruin, and Grace and Glory. So this takes place, I want to say, after her Dark Element series, which is White Hot Kiss, Stone Cold Touch. I can't remember the last one to save my life. But this follows one of the main gargoyles in that series. We follow Zane, but it's basically about a whole nother character. Trini finds out she has magical powers, and then demons are suddenly coming after her, and she needs a gargoyle to protect her. So I read this right when it came out, so I'm rereading it. I already have it tabbed up. I start today for this one, so yeah, I'm excited to get to these. Then one of my anticipated releases of the year, and that is Kingdom of the Cursed by Carrie Maniscalco. This takes place, I want to say, directly after the first book leaves off, so I can't say too much because it is a sequel. And in the first book, we follow twin sisters who, one of them ends up dying and the other one wants to help solve her sister's murder, so she sells her soul to the Prince of Wrath. So I'm excited to see this, where this goes, and hopefully I will enjoy it. Then I have another book that I've heard good things about. I don't have the dust jacket on it because I did start it a while ago. The dust jacket is back there somewhere. But this is These Violent Delights by Chloe Gone. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, Chloe Gone. And I know nothing about this. I cannot tell you what this book is about, so I'm going into it blindly. And I forgot there was a silhouette under the dust jacket. So, yay. The biggest book is probably on my TBR this month, and I start this tonight too. Well, I actually already started it. I need to carry on with my pages. I already have this, as you can see, marked off in sections, and that is Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb. This is the third book to this Fair Sheer trilogy, as we follow our main character called Fitz, and he is the bastard son of the king, and then he is raised by the stable hand, and then later in life he is trained to become the king's assassin. So we follow a lot of characters, a lot of twists and turns in this, and it's really good. I started this today too, so I'm excited to continue that and then carry on to the next trilogy, which I'm excited for, is Ship of Magic. So I'm excited to get to that one. But that is my December TBR. I know it's very fantasy heavy, so wish me luck. I'm trying out a new way of planning, which I mentioned in my vlog, which is already up if you guys want to go check that out. But let me know what you'll be reading in December. I would love to know, and all my social medias will be linked down below as always, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.